everybody, what's up and welcome back to Bravo Bassin. It is that time again. It is Monster Bass bag time for the month of April. So I got my new bag in and we're going to dive right into it. I'm going to show you what I got this month. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, and yes, it is Monster Bass bag time again, as you know, and I got my new bag in, and I'm always excited to bring these guys to you and show you guys what I get each month in this. This is for the month of April. This is the Northeast bag, and they're just really awesome products. So without getting into a whole bunch of stuff, we're going to dive right in, and I'm going to show you what we got in this month's bag, and there's a lot of cool goodies in here that I'm pretty tickled about. So let's get into it. So let's open it up. First thing you got this super nice bag that's a bait bag that you can use after you take all your stuff out of here, and these things are awesome. I've actually been accumulating them since they started coming out, and you can use these for storage for whatever bait you want and organize your boat or your kayak, whatever you got going on. I love these things. I like the fact that they switched to these over the box because it actually gives you something else that you can use for fishing that helps you, keep organized, keep your baits organized and taken care of. And it's just a cool idea that they did, so it's pretty cool, and I like that. And they're really nice, so pretty sweet idea, and that was a cool idea. So let's get into this. Let's find the card in here. Normally you get a card in here, and this is the card right here, and in this card, like, here's a little card, here's a little pamphlet, and in the pamphlet it tells you the baits that you got and what they cost, which is really nice, so you have an idea of what you're, how much you're saving on it. And I try to tell you guys what each bait is, so I'm trying to set this on my lap so I don't lose it. And let's see what else we got. Usually there's a sticker in here somewhere, so let's dive in here. This is the sticker for this month, and that's always cool, and I always stuff those on my table here, so I've been covering up the table, so we're going to put that back there. And then let's just dive in. Let's see the first thing that's on the list. It says Lucky E-Strike Lipless Hail Mary. The Lucky E-Strike Lipless Hail Mary. Let's see what that is. This is it right here. So this is a $9 bait. This is kind of a chunky, fat, lipless shad pattern bait. And see if you guys can see that right there. Super cool bait. I really like this. When I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I love throwing lipless cranks, so I was very excited about this, and I'm going to get out and use this pretty soon, because I throw lipless cranks year round. Sometimes when the bite gets tough, this is the bait that I go to, especially when those fish are deeper in the summer. It's a great search bait, and it just works awesome. If you haven't been throwing lipless cranks, show it to you again. You really need to, but you can see how it's kind of fat compared to other lipless cranks. It's a little bit thicker. So that's super awesome. I really like that. I was stoked when I saw that because I'm a lipless crank guy, and if you haven't been fishing them, you really need to try them because they're awesome baits, and you can fish them year round, which is really cool. And they're great for winter time because you can slow them down, you can speed them up, you can reel them, you can jerk them, you can rip them. There's so many different ways you can fish it to get those fish to bite, so they're a great bait. The next one we got is the Catch Outdoors Jack Slap. What is that? The Catch Outdoors Jack Slap. Oh, that is a blade bait, and I love blade baits. If you guys watch my videos, you see me fish a lot of these as well. This is an awesome little blade bait. This thing is going to hammer you bass, crappie, even catfish. Blade baits are phenomenal. They're another bait. This is another bait that when the bite gets tough, especially in summer, and the bite gets tough and you're having a hard time getting fish, put on a blade bait, let that thing go to the bottom, and just rip it up and let it fall, and rip it up and let it fall, and you will catch fish. This will get you unskunked if you're getting skunked. When in doubt and you're struggling, this is one of those baits that you can chuck out there, and you're going to get a fish on it. So I love fishing blade baits. They're awesome. They definitely produce fish, and they'll produce big fish. People think that, throwing a smaller bait like this, they're not going to catch as big a fish. That is not true. I've pulled out 4 and 5 pounders on blade baits. So they will catch you bigger fish, especially in the summer when the fish are being finicky, downsizing, or you're fishing a very pressured body of water. Blade baits are really good for that too. Like where I live and stuff, Lake Anna is close by, and blade baits are really good for Lake Anna because it's such a highly pressured lake that changing up stuff that people aren't throwing, this is going to get you fish. So I definitely recommend trying these. I love blade baits. I have a whole box that's in my tackle that I take with me that has just blade baits in it. So, and I use them a lot. If you watch my videos, you know I fish blade baits a lot. So, and that bait is $7. So the next thing we got the Strike King Kbd Finesse Spinner Bait, and you guys know I love fishing spinner baits, and spinner baits are awesome. This is a great shad pattern Kbd Spinner Bait. I always like the Colorado willow blade setup. That's what I throw on my spinner baits. I love that setup, and I usually do silver and gold. This is a double silver blades and stuff, but this is in a shad pattern, and this is going to be awesome. You can put a trail on it, you cannot put a trail on it, and this is going to get you fish. Spinner baits will get you fish. On those windy days when you're getting those breezes and you're getting that ripple across the water stuff, throwing spinner baits in the wood and bouncing it off the trees and stuff and running it down bank lines and in the grass and stuff, bites. Spinner baits work good, work really good. So enough said about that. I love spinner baits. That's awesome. That spinner bait for Strike King is $7. So the next one we got is Bama Baits Alabama Slammer Dew. Bama Baits Alabama Slammer Dew, which is a jerk bait. Oh, and this is a super nice jerk bait. This is a deeper diving jerk bait, but this is in a really cool kind of shad pattern with a black top with a deeper lip on it. And that is just sweet. That is sweet. That's going to get fish. I love jerk baits. I like throwing jerk baits, and they will catch you fish. And when the jerk bait bite is on, it is awesome, because when you're like twitch, and then you get the thing jerking, all of a sudden, wham, that fish just hammers it. It is awesome. And 9 times out of 10, when they hit it so hard that fish sets the hook for you. All you got to do is kind of swing sideways and just kind of roll it sideways, and you're on. I mean, it's just a really, really great bait. And I like the little red trailer that's on the back of that as well. So that's an awesome bait. Really excited to get that. Love jerk bait fishing. Watch my videos. You'll see me fish a lot of jerk baits. I've been throwing a lot of those this spring too. Actually, last time I was out, that's what I caught one of my fish on. So can't complain there. And that bait is $8. Oh, dropping a piece of paper. Hold on one second. It fell. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's set that here instead. Let's see where we're at. So now we're in the Jean Larue Biffle Bug. And that is a $6 bait, Jean Larue Biffle Bug. What is the Biffle Bug? Okay, this is the Biffle Bug. So the Biffle Bug is a creature bait soft plastic. Right here. Whoop, turn it around, show you guys right there. I'm going to take one out of the package for you so you can see it. This is cool, like green flake sparkle. Definitely going to get you some fish. I mean, it's just another creature bait. It looks good. It's got some great little appendages on it. And yeah, just a little different style or something, but that's going to get bit. Bass are going to eat the tar snot out of that. That's going to get you a fish. Texas rig it. Any way you want to rig it, I mean, however you do it. I Texas rig this stuff, and yeah, that's going to get you fish. And it's in a really good color. It's in a green pumpkin flake sparkle with some blue sparkle in it. And yeah, see if I can hold it like that for you guys so you can see it. Yeah, so there you go. So super cool. There's a bunch of those in the bag. There's like 6 or 8 of them in there, I think. And yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Soft plastics, especially creature bait soft plastics, always going to get you some fish. Always going to get you some fish. Can't complain. You can also use that as a trailer on a jig if you wanted to. However you want to fish it. So what do we got next? And I think I said those were $6. We got the Signature Catch Stick Worm, which is another $6 bait. Signature Catch Stick Worm, which is this. And this is a blue worm. So it comes in a package like that. Flip it around so you guys can see it. These are made in Canada, it looks like. And it's just a stick bait. Can I get it open? Does it open? Yeah, I'm not going to tear that open, because if I tear it, then it's going to be... And I want to be able to hang it right now until I use it. So, anyway, it's a blue stick bait. So, wacky rig it, straight rig it, Texas rig it. It's in blue. Yeah, can't go wrong. just like your other stick baits that you get, you know. This isn't a blue flake, so yeah, just another good stick bait. It's a pretty bright blue color though. I kind of like blue-black, but yeah, there you go. Another soft plastic to go. Let's see what else we got in there. Those were $6, and then we got the Thunderhawk hybrid diver, and that is actually a cool swim bait that I actually, when I saw this in there, I was like, that's awesome, because I love fishing these kind of swim baits. Comes with 2 jig heads in it and 1 extra body. It's in a green pumpkin, a lighter green pumpkin color, and yeah, that's gonna get some fish. I bet you that's gonna get me some smallies on the river. So that I'm definitely gonna throw, because I love throwing swim baits, and those are some really nice jig head hooks, you know. So kind of cool. Hopefully they last. And do pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty nice. And those are $4.50 for that package. So, but these things, this is something else you can fish year round. You can roll it slow on the bottom. You can fish different parts of the column. You can roll it fast. You can hop it. You do lots of different stuff with it, and it's just those are great baits. And I throw those Z-Man swims all the time. You guys watch me do that. And then last but not least, we got some terminal tackle. We got some Mustad red treble hooks, and you can't go wrong with those. This is I think there's 3 of them in there. This is a size 4, and so for those of you guys that are changing out treble hooks, there you go. So that's my monster bass bag for the month. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Do me a favor and tell me what bait you like the best out of the bag down below. I always like to hear what you guys like the best, and tell me which ones out of the bag that you would fish first, and the ones that you would kind of be your go-tos out of the bag to try and go catch fish. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate all you guys watching. Appreciate all my subscribers. If you can do me a favor and hit that like button, the ding dong button, the subscribe button, that really helps my channel, helps me build things up, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. And just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.